Hi friends, Vic Frere of Vic Frere Art here. I paint and I draw. It's been a while that I've been on YouTube. I had to take a break for different reasons. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that. This video is about drawing the head using the Loomis Method. Again, you may remember that I used that book before to explain how I did this drawing and this drawing. Anyway, let's get to the video. Thank you for watching. Peace. Okay, so now we come to the part where we draw the head from the side view. When looking at the head from this angle, we are looking at the side plane of the head, which is a flat angle. The process to draw the head from the profile or the side is the same as the other angles, like the 3/4 and the front. So let's go over it real quick. We start with a circle or a sphere again to indicate the cranial mass. You find the center and then break down the head into thirds one more time. We indicate the 2/3 mark, determining the size of our circle in the center that indicates the side plane. So once again, we started with the ball and then we're chopping off the side for the side plane. If you notice, the side plane now is a circle instead of an oval like last time. Now we draw the line that indicates the direction the person is looking. In this case, they're going to be looking straight ahead. We want to keep that line in the middle of the circle, by the way. The line's a little crooked, so let's go ahead and fix it. We draw the perpendicular line straight up and down since the person is looking straight. And this line also helps us find where the jaw will go later on. It's also almost the same angle as the front plane of the face. Now here I've drawn the line for the front plane straight, but each person's face is different. Some people's faces will be flat, sometimes the chin will jut out, or the face will be round and the chin will be closer to the back of the head. So pay attention to the angle from the forehead to the chin and also how the face curves. Now we draw the line from the bottom of the ear to the bottom of the nose and divide the face in 2/3. Now add the chin and continue with the jaw. Let's look at the cranial mass at the back of the head really quick. We see here on this skull that it's actually higher than our sphere that we use to indicate the cranial mass. So let's go ahead and correct that. Now let's go ahead and add the neck. Just going to make sure here that my measurements are correct. Now sometimes if we try to draw the facial features by using the contours of the face, it can be a bit difficult. Something that is useful is to look at angle relationships. Let me show you what I mean. We can look at the angle of the hairline to the middle of the forehead, use the angle of the brow to where the eye begins, the angle of the nose, the tip of the nose to the top lip to the bottom lip, tip of the nose to the chin, and even the chin to the neck. These types of tricks can be very helpful. I use them all of the time. Then you can just plot these points on the drawing and use them as guidelines. Now let's look at the side view again, but with the person looking up. Nothing is different here. We still start out with the ball and then chop off the side and we draw the circle in the center. Once again, we draw the line that indicates the direction the person is looking. Let's add the perpendicular line that we then use to find the jawline later. Using that same angle, we draw the line for the front of the face. Add the line from the bottom of the ear to the bottom of the nose. Add the chin and then extend it to the jaw. Let's adjust the back of the head now. Here's another thing to keep in mind. When a person looks up, notice that the front of the neck extends and the back of the neck pinches. Make sure to indicate that in your drawing. Again, keep in mind that these are general guidelines to drawing the head. There are other methods out there, but this one is a good starting point, at least in my opinion. I'll be doing more videos on features and another method that I use to draw the head. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and clicking on the bell to receive notifications of new videos. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you found some value in this video.